Hello. Welcome to another riveting discussion of anatomy actuality, where fake people tell you the real deal on your body. I'm Dr. Know-How. Let's talk about the digestive system. Before we get into the guts of the issue, we have to know what the digestive system is to begin with. The digestive system, otherwise known as the alimentary or gastrointestinal canal, can be defined as a long, twisting and winding tube that begins with the mouth and ends with the anus. The functions of this system include the ingestion of food, the destruction of food into small molecules, the absorption of these molecules, and the elimination of waste. Let's begin, shall we? Food enters the mouth, which is gnawed, bitten, and chewed into smaller pieces, to fit down the pharynx and esophagus. Saliva, formed from the salivary glands, is a solution of mucus and water. Containing bicarbonate and salivary amylase, saliva begins the process of digesting carbohydrates. By using the antibacterial solution, lysozyme, along with various antibodies, saliva protects the mouth and inner organs from pathogens, moistens the broken down food, and prepares it for swallowing. From the mouth, food enters the pharynx, which is the connection point between the oral cavity and esophagus. The pharynx's primary function allows it to prevent food from entering the nasal cavity or glottis, which would prevent humans from breathing. From the pharynx, food enters the esophagus, which is a muscular tube which connects said pharynx to the thoracic cavity, diaphragm, and abdominal cavity. Using peristalsis, a rhythmic contraction that helps push food down the canal, the esophagus is a key part of the digestive tract. Peristalsis is also the reason why some feel a lump in their throat, which is caused when the esophagus contracts without any food present. That sounds like a hard-to-swallow situation. To prevent food from coming back up the esophagus during peristalsis, the esophageal sphincter, a muscle that acts as a valve that shuts off the stomach from the top of the digestive canal, constricts and blocks stomach acid. Failure to close the esophageal sphincter results in heartburn. Now food moves to the stomach, a thick, fishhook-shaped organ on the left side of the body. This is where food is stored and liquefied by acids produced by gastric glands. These gastric glands produce gastric juice, which is a water-like solution containing pepsinogen, hydrochloric acid, intrinsic factor, and mucus. Pepsinogen digests proteins when reacting in hydrochloric acid, which in turn destroys any and all bacteria with its high acidity. Intrinsic factor binds to vitamin B12, preventing the stomach from destruction this precious nutrient. Without B12, pernicious anemia ensues, preventing red blood cells from properly developing. Mucus, the final ingredient of gastric juices, protects the stomach walls from hydrochloric acid, preventing the creation of ulcers. In the stomach, the hormone gastrin is also created. Gastrin enters the blood vessels in the stomach and circulates throughout, which regulates muscular contraction and secretion by the stomach. We'll be right back from commercial break.